troubles away. You're bound to be checked. Your mom has papers. Tap your troubles away. Your car had a wreck. There's a few papers when you're the one that it always rains on. Simply try putting your Mary Jane on. Your boss just gave you the axe. They've used back tax. You simply can't pay when a sky full of crap always lands in your lap. Make a curtsy and tap your troubles away. Your brother gets locked up. Tap your troubles away. You're fat as a horse and find that you're knocked up. When you need something to turn your mind off, why not try tackling your poor behind off your boat? Goes over the falls. The plane you're on stalls. The pilot yells, "Break!" when your parachute strap is beginning to snap. Smile a big smile and tap, tap, tap your troubles away. When you glide across the floor till your ankles get sore, just tap your troubles away. Your troubles away.
Ladies and gentlemen, please make welcome your host this evening, Mr. Fred Varga.
I have been asked to announce that next year's awards will begin at midnight. Sorry about that. What a wonderful opening for what is going to be a very exciting night. Wendy Taylor and company from Catchment Players, Mac and Mabel, and Tap Your Troubles Away. Let's hear it for them again. Tap Your Trouble. It's a good number for Jeff Kennett to learn, isn't it? Really, when you think about it. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, and junior players, welcome to the 6th Annual Awards of the Victorian Theatre Guild. Tonight, we'll be seeing the numbers that have created really big sensations in all sorts of areas right around the countryside in Victoria. We'll also, of course, be presenting awards for excellence, the excellence that the judges have seen in the performances that they've attended. And of course, that's been many hundreds, thousands in fact, of kilometres that they've travelled to see these performances. I must mention that tonight we have, down here in the pit, it's a terrible word, down in the pit, some musician friends who have donated their services once again for us for the Guild Awards this year. Would you show your appreciation, please? Don't get carried away. The musical director is the winner of last year's Musical Director of the Year award, Kathy McGuire. They're a bit frisky, Kathy. You've been feeding them meat again down there. It looks that way, doesn't it? All right. Behave. All right. Now, we're also grateful for the 6th consecutive year, and those of you who are here year after year will remember this lady very well. Our hostess for this evening, Tina Scott. Now, since we met this time last year, the member companies of the Music Theatre Guild have increased to 50. 45 productions have been presented for judging, and the panel, consisting of 7 judges, have reviewed each of these on their merits, taking many different aspects of theatre into consideration. Awards for excellence in each of these crafts will be presented tonight, and several special awards will also be presented throughout the evening. Each judge will also present an individual award to a person he or she feels should be encouraged, deserved special recognition for the work in the production throughout the year. Let me now introduce the 7 judges, and they'll present their individual awards. Ladies and gentlemen, the Music Theatre Guild of Victoria judging panel for 1992. Now, just so you've got it right, it's Eileen Haddam that end and Kirk Skinner this end, right? Get out of that one, Skinner. Right, the first award tonight, individual award from Eileen Haddam. Eileen, if you would.
I would really like to say how I've enjoyed this year on the panel. There have been some wonderful presentations and productions. Now, the name of the game is entertainment. So my award is to a performer who did entertain with his very comic character in the fabulous Nobodies production of Pirates of Penzance. He played the police sergeant, Adam Bird.
I'd just like to thank a few people. First, the Music Guild for this awards. Very good, thank you. And I'd like to thank all the cast and crew from the fabulous Nobody's Theatre Company who put in a lot of hard work for Pirates of Penzance, only their 4th production in 2 years. And individually, I'd like to thank Mr. Chris Shute, our musical director, Richard Van Riet, our producer and co-founder, and Tony Bird, our director and co-founder also. Thank you very much.
Laurie, would you like to make the next award, please? Laurie Geelong.
Thanks, Fred, and I'd echo Eileen's sentiment. It's been a terrific year. And one of the first shows we saw for this year, back in January, went to Warrigal to see the West Gippsland Performing Arts Society's production of Little Red Riding Hood and Friends. And in this production, I noticed one young lass in the chorus. She was absolutely amazing. She was only 9 then. I think she's had a birthday and has now reached the ripe old age of 10. But she's been learning dance, I read in the program, for about 4 years, so it's probably 5 now. And I consider if she continues with her studies and gaining experience like she did, she was terrific then, but the sky's the limit. I hope we see a lot of her in the future, and I give my great pleasure to give my award to Jane Nankervis.
I'd just like to thank the Guild Awards, whatever they're called, the Music Theatre. The Music Theatre Guild Awards of Victoria and the West Gippsland Arts Centre, the Performing Arts, for having me in their shows, and last, my wonderful teacher Carol Holman, my ballet teacher, and thank you for this award.
Bettine, would you like to take the microphone, please? Bettine McCorn, ladies and gentlemen.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. For exceptionally beautiful singing in the role of the Padre in Mumco's production of Man of La Mancha, I have much pleasure in giving my award to Kanan Breen.
Thank you very much. I've had to bring Kerry Seckham up with me since she inspired my role in such a beautiful way, because she is such a beautiful woman. And it was an hysterical experience with all of you. I think you know what I mean. But despite all that, it was very enjoyable, and I mean that sincerely. It was wonderful. And the people who I met, who I had never met before, I thank God I met them. And I thank Mumco for being involved in such a wonderful experience, something I'd never done before and something I hope to do again. Thank you very much.
Val Pagram now joins us for her award.
I was very impressed with the delightful performance of a young lady in Nova Theatre Company's production of The Boyfriend. Her vivacious and sparkling performance completely captured and brought to life the character of Dulcie, and gives me much pleasure to award this award to Alyssa Hand.
Guild and everyone at Nova Theatre who's helped me.
David Richards, would you make your award too, please?
Good evening. Every year we present awards to lots of performers in both major and supporting roles. There's a lot of other people up there on the stage, either in chorus or in minor roles, playing merry villagers and all those sorts of people. Some of them, of course, look as though they don't really like being there, as though they're trying to hide from their friends. Others carry on like demented windmills all night. But some of the people really work very hard, and they help to make us care about what's happening up there, to make us take notice of what the principals are up to, and generally add to the feeling of colour and movement, and that there really is something happening on stage. This is a most important contribution to the performance and to all of our productions, and as a reminder of the importance of that contribution, and also as a recognition of his excellent work, I'd like to give my award tonight to Wayne Williams for his work in Mordialloc Light Opera Company's production of HMS Pinafore.
I'd also like to thank the Guild, and it was great winning it with Mordialloc, a really top theatre company, and special mention to Glenys Marriott as director as her first effort, and it was a really good job and great to work with her. I've only been doing this sort of stuff for a bit over a year, but it's been a top year. I've worked with a couple of really top companies and learnt a lot, I hope, but more importantly, I've made a lot of friends who I hope I'll keep for a long time, so this is just icing on the cake. Thank you.
Graham Cope and the beautiful Kirk Skinner will in fact make their awards later on. And would you thank now our judges and also congratulate the first of our winners for this evening. Thank you, people, very much. Oklahoma must be the most often performed of all the Rodgers and Hammerstein musicals. And Whitehorse Musical Theatre production of Oklahoma was just one of the productions of that show this year. Let's find out now what Will Parker really got up to in Kansas City.
Of what the modern world was coming to. I counted 20 gas buggies going by themselves almost every time I took a walk. And then I put my ear to a bell telephone, and a strange woman started in to talk.
What to you? What next?
Yeah, what? What next? Everything's up to date in Kansas City. They've gone about as far as they can go. They went and built a skyscraper 7 stories high, about as high as a building ought to grow. Everything's like a dream in Kansas City. It's better than a magic lantern show. Why, you can turn the radiator on whenever you want some heat. With every kind of comfort, every house is all complete. You can walk to pretties in the rain and never wet your feet. They've gone about as far as they can go.
Yes, sir! They've gone about as far as they can go.
Everything's up to date in Kansas City. They've gone about as far as they can go. They got a big theater they call a Burlington. For 50 cents you can see a dandy show. One of the gals was fat and pink and pretty. Was round above as she was round below. Oh, I could swear that she was padded from her shoulder to her heel. But later in the second act, when she began to feel, she proved that everything she had was absolutely real.
Yes, sir! She went about as far as she could go.
What you doing, Will? Why, this here's the two-step. That's all they're dancing nowadays. The waltz is through. Catch on? A 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2. Of course, they don't do it alone. Come on in, Eller.
Yes, sir. And that's about as far as she can go.
What you doing now, Will? Why, this here's ragtime. I've seen a couple of colored fellers doing it.
The first of our major awards this evening is to be presented for wardrobe. This was won last year by the Jasoda Junior Players production of Peter Pan. To make this year's award, would you welcome the costume designer from that production, Lyndon Lowe.
The nominations for wardrobe for this year are Big River, Mumco, Can Can, Clock, Chicago, Limelight, Convict, Jasoda Junior Players, My One and Only, White Horse, Sunday in the Park with George, Clock, The Boyfriend, Nova Theatre, Trial by Jury, La Trobe Light Opera Society, Wizard of Oz, Altona City Theatre. And the winner is Trial by Jury, La Trobe Light Opera Society.
Thank you very much. I'm absolutely stunned. Really, I'm very thrilled and honoured, and my thanks to the Guild for this award. I'm particularly honoured to represent the La Trobe Light Opera Society, which I have belonged to for many years. And this is indeed a great thrill. It's only the second year that we've been involved in the awards. And I would like to thank the people that helped me. I'm the ideas person. I just sort of put it together and coordinate. So thanks to the ladies who sewed. And everybody who helped me. It's absolutely wonderful. Thank you.
The award for settings last year was a tie. It was won jointly by White Horse Musical Theatre's production of Annie and Limelight Productions designed for West Side Story. The first of our guest presenters this evening is the editor of Victoria's leading performing arts magazine, Jeff Jones. Jeff, most of the people here are probably aware of the magazine, but as a hick from the sticks, give us a little idea about what is involved with the magazine.
Right, Stage Whispers is actually produced in Emerald in the Dandenong Ranges and distributed throughout Victoria and some places in the state.
Mm-hmm.
The main aim is to link as many amateur theatre companies as we possibly can, and at the moment we've got over 300.
Oh, terrific. So you do things like audition notices, productions, when they're going to be on, the whole thing, the whole gamut?
Interviews and profiles and the whole thing.
Right, how much?
$2.50.
And just about, I've got to do a commercial, and just about everywhere across the state?
Yeah, at newsagents.
Newsagents across the state.
All
right, and the title again?
Stage Whispers.
Stage Whispers, look for it. And if your company isn't involved, get in touch with Jeff, he'll be able to help you. Well, I'm going to get you to read the nominations for settings, please.
Yep, no problems. The nominations for settings: Cabaret, Peninsula Light Opera Society, Can Can, Clock, Chicago, Limelight Productions, Convict, GSODA Junior Players, Gigi, MLOC Productions, Guys and Dolls, Creswick Amateur Theatre, Jack and the Beanstalk, Rainbow Theatre, My Fair Lady, Peninsula Light Opera Society, Oklahoma, White Horse Theatre, Sunday in the Park with George, Clock, The Boyfriend, Nova Theatre, Trial by Jury, La Trobe Light Opera Society, My One and Only, White Horse Music Theatre, and Red Riding Hood and Friends, West Gippsland Performing Arts Society. And the winner is... Sunday in the Park with George.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Guild judges. I must thank a few people. You realise behind each theatre company, particularly on the technical side, there are a group of people who were robbed of Meccano sets when they were small. At Clock, that group is headed by the wondrous Grant Elliott. Thank you very much, Grant, and crew. Thank you, Sandra Davies, too, for supporting my temperament. And thank you very much, Graham McGuire, for flattering the set with his lighting. And thank you to my wife for her tolerance. Thank you very much.
Limelight Productions walked away last year with 6 Guild Awards, including Best Production for their staging of the classic Bernstein musical West Side Story. A hard act to follow. Limelight sought a totally different show this year, and the vaudeville musical Chicago was produced. Chicago has been nominated for 7 awards this evening, and from that production we welcome Owen Collier as Billy Flynn and the Fan Dancers.
Expensive things, cashmere coats, diamond rings, don't mean a thing. All I care about is love.
That's what he's here for.
I don't care for wearing silk cravats, ruby studs, satin spats, don't mean a thing. All I care about is love.
All he cares about is love.
Give me 2 eyes of blue, softly saying, I need you. Let me see her standing there, and honest mister, I'm a millionaire. I don't care for any fine attire, Vanderbilt might admire. No, no, not me. All I care about is love. Maybe you think I'm talking about physical love. Well, I'm not. Not just physical love. There's other kinds of love, like love of justice, love of legal procedure, love of lending a hand to someone who really needs you, love of your fellow man. Those kinds of love are what I'm talking about. And physical love ain't so bad either. It may sound dark, but all I care about is love.
That's what he's here for.
Ba 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 boo boo boo, ba 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 boo boo boo. Honest to God, all I care about is love. Show me long raven hair flowing down about to there. When I see her running free, keep your money, that's enough for me. I don't care for driving Packard cars, or smoking long black cigars. No, no, not me. All I care about is doing the guy in who's picking on you, twisting the wrist that's turning the screw. Oh.
Lighting is an integral part of any stage production and can enhance or indeed detract from theatrical performance. To present the award for excellence in lighting, please welcome Secretary of the Limelight Productions, Kim Harvey.
The nominations for lighting are Can, Clock, Chicago, Limelight, Convict, GSODA Junior Players, My One and Only, White Horse, Oklahoma, White Horse, Red Riding Hood and Friends, West Gippsland Performing Arts, Sunday in the Park with George, Clock, and The Boyfriend, Nova Theatre. And the winner is... joint winners! How exciting. Sunday in the Park with George by Clock Musical Theatre and My One and Only White Horse.
Andrew Top, the lighting designer for My One and Only, unfortunately can't be here tonight, so I'm accepting the award on behalf of him. I'm sure Andrew would like to thank the Music Theatre Guild and also Whitehorse Musical Theatre for this award. Chris Bradke had definite lighting ideas when he first started rehearsing the show for My One and Only, and Andrew Top was the man that immediately came to mind. And I'd like to congratulate Andrew, even though he's not here, and thank the Music Theatre Guild. Thank you.
Let's not be humble. I expected it. Sorry, I'm not finished. Cheltenham asked me to write a few words for my biography, which I did, and you read all that rubbish. And there were a few lines at the end which I put in rather cheekily, and they didn't publish them. I'll let you know what they said. Said, Graham's not quite sure why he's lighting the show for Cheltenham because he hates Sondheim. He hasn't lit a show for Cheltenham for a long time, so maybe it's for nostalgic reasons. Maybe the whole thing's a mistake, only time will tell. They didn't put that in the program. They thought it was cheeky. Anyway, what was the other gag? Hate Sondheim. The music, I really don't like Sondheim. You cannot go out whistling a Sondheim tune, but I thought, well, they could at least whistle the lighting. So... I'm not a very good board operator. I was 3 cues behind at one stage. I didn't even know. But I'll go back and I'll see if I can do the rest of the show sort of properly. Thank you very much to the Guild and everybody. Right.
What a shy, retiring violet he is, isn't he? Wonderful lighting director. Oh, gosh. All right. You're all aware, obviously, that modern-day musicals demand a lot more technical wizardry than the shows of the 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, even into the 80s. First of all, there was Cats, then Les Miserables, and, of course, more recently, Phantom of the Opera, and wait until Miss Saigon gets here with its full-scale helicopter flying in and flying out again. Wonderful stuff. Our own non-professional societies, of course, are doing wonderful things too. They're producing some very spectacular results. And to present the award for excellence in technical achievement, please welcome a lady who's very familiar with how much work goes into achieving these sort of results, Sandra Davies.
evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not used to being out here, so excuse my nerves. The nominations for technical achievement are Baby, Spellbound, Big River, Mumco, Can Can, Clock Musical Theatre, Chicago, Limelight Productions, Convict, GSODA Junior Players, My One and Only, White Horse Musical Theatre, Oklahoma, White Horse Musical Theatre, Pirates of Penzance, Geelong Lyric Theatre, Red Riding Hood and Friends, West Gippsland Performing Arts, Sunday in the Park with George, Clock Musical Theatre. And the winner is My One and Only.
Fan club, thank you. Thank you to the Guild for this, it's fantastic. When the director says to you in a pre-production meeting, I want a plane that comes on by itself, a car, a train, a caboose, a ship, a barber chair that flies across the stage, and oh, by the way, the leading man flies in by parachute, your first reaction is to say, yeah, it's daft. So after we did, a dedicated group of people set to and built a plane that came on by itself, a car that even reversed, the ship, the train, the caboose, the barber chair that flew across the stage, and the leading man flew in by parachute. We did all that. It took a dedicated group of people with a lot of enthusiasm, 14 weekends on the trot, and I have to thank the likes of Peter Torrens, Rod Collier, John Watson, Jeff Richards who built the car, Billy Webber built the plane, and the cast and everybody who helped. And not only that, the crew who manned all these things during the run of a show flawlessly made it a great show. This is theirs.
Rangers Musical Theatre presented a delightful production of Carousel in June this year. Brent Alcock, the young man who played Billy Bigelow, was making his debut in musical theatre. Tonight he performs for us the famous soliloquy.
I wonder what he'll think of me. I guess he'll call me the old man. I guess he'll think I can lick every other fella's father. Well, I can. I bet that he'll turn out to be the spit and image of his dad. But he'll have more common sense than his puddin'-headed father ever had. I'll teach him to wrestle and dive through the waist when we go in the mornings for our swim. His mother can teach him the way to behave, but she won't make a sissy out of him. Not him, not my boy, not Bill. Bill. My boy Bill, I will see that he's named after me. I will. My boy Bill, he'll be tall and as tough as a tree. Will Bill, like a tree, he'll grow with his head held high and his feet planted firm on the ground. And you won't see nobody dare to try to boss him or toss him around. No, fat-bottom, flabby-faced bully will boss him around. And I don't give a damn what he does, as long as he does what he likes. He can sit on his tail or work on a rail with a hammer, hammering spikes. He can ferry a boat on a river or pedal a pack on his back. He can work up and down the streets of the town with a whip and a horse and a hack. He can haul a scow along a canal, run a cow around the corral, or maybe bark for a carousel. Of course it takes talent to do that well. He might be the champ of the heavyweights, or the fellow that sells you glue, or president of the United States. That'd be all right too. His mother would like that, but he wouldn't be president unless he wanted to be. Not Bill. My boy Bill, he'll be tall and as tough as a tree. Will Bill, like a tree, he'll go with his head held high and his feet planted firm on the ground. And you won't see nobody dare to try to boss him or toss him around. No fat-bottom, flabby-faced, pot-belly, baggy-eyed bully will boss him around. And I'm damned if he'll marry his boss's daughter, a skinny-lipped virgin with blood like water. He'll give him a peck and call it a kiss and look in his eye through a long et. Say, why am I taking on like this? My kid ain't even been born yet. I can see him when he's 17 or so, and starting in to go with a girl. I could give him lots of pointers, very sound, on the way to get around any girl. I could tell him. Now, wait a minute. Could it be? What the hell? What if he is a girl? Oh, Bill. Oh, Bill. What would I do with her? What could I do for her? A bum with no money. You can't have fun with a son, but you've gotta be a father to a girl. She mightn't be so bad at that. A kid with ribbons in her hair, a kind of neat and petite little tintype of her mother. What a pearl, my little girl, pink and white as peaches and cream is she. My little girl is half again as bright as girls were meant to be. Dozens of boys pursue her, many a likely lad does what he can to woo her from her faithful dad. She has a few pink and white young fellas of 2 or 3, but my little girl gets hungry every night, and she comes home to me. I gotta get ready before she comes. I've gotta make certain that she won't be dragged up in slums with a lot of bums like me. She's gotta be sheltered and fed and dressed in the best that money can buy. I never knew how to get better, but steal it or take it or
I don't think that's happened in 6 years. That's terrific. Great stuff. We now come to the first of our special awards for this evening. It's the Edith Harry Award for Outstanding Service to the Musical Theatre. Would you please make welcome to present the award the recipient from last year, Arch Dyer.
I'm delighted to have the opportunity of presenting the Edith Harry Award for 1992. Commencing as a member of the front of house team in 1976, the recipient became production coordinator in 1981 and joined the committee of the company in 1982, and the same year undertook the position of stage manager for the first time. In 1984, co-directed the company's birthday production and continued stage managing duties as well as becoming dance assistant and later dance captain. In 1986, became vice president and then president in 1987, and up until 1991 had undertaken numerous other duties, including costume coordinator and company administrator. Responsible for bringing together 3 major musical companies to stage prestigious productions for the Masonic Lodge of Victoria in 1990 and 1991, and has stage managed 4 gala presentations for the Music Theatre Guild of Victoria. Whilst being mainly identified with clock musical theatre, her vast experience and knowledge of theatre has been sought and freely given to many companies, community activities and individuals. Sandra Davies deserves to have her extensive services recognised by receiving the Edith Harry Award for Outstanding Service to the Musical Theatre.
With a feather. Thank you very much for this wonderful award and the recognition it bestows. I've thoroughly enjoyed my association with theatre, as you well know, and worked very hard with a lot of other people and found it very, very rewarding. I can hear you, Andrew. That's usually me you can hear. It's wonderful. I must get going, yes, because it's going to be a long night. It's wonderful. Thank you very much. And thank you all my friends and colleagues that I have worked with during that period. Thank you very much.
There have been several new companies founded in recent years, and some of these are making their presence felt strongly across Victoria. The Fabulous Nobodies Theatre Company is a relatively new one to appear on the theatre horizon, and they've staged several successful productions to this stage. From their most recent production, Pirates of Penzance, we welcome Megan Coe and Company. I must confess they put it on me about 2 minutes ago because their Frederick didn't turn up. So this Frederick had to do it. The award for Best Actor in a Supporting Role was won last year by Chris Hayes for Geelong Musical Comedy Company's production of Little Shop of Horrors. The Best Actress in a Supporting Role, this lovely girl, was awarded to Gabriella Belli for her portrayal of Anita in Limelight Productions. She's put me right off. In Limelight Productions' West Side Story. To present these awards this evening, please welcome Secretary of the Geelong Musical Comedy Company, Peter Wills, and last year's winning actress, Gabriella Belli.
The nominations for Actor in a Supporting Role are Bob Baker for The Music Man, Ballarat Light Opera Company, Chris Baldock, Big River, Mumco, Kane Breen, Man of La Mancha, Mumco, Rex Callahan, Sunday in the Park with George, Clock Musical Theatre, Craig Fisher, Big River, Mumco, Brian Griffin, Big River, Mumco, David McKay, Anything Goes, Geelong Musical Comedy Company, David McKay, The Pirates of Penzance, Geelong Lyric Theatre Society, Scott Ozier, Oklahoma, Whitehorse Barry Page, HMS Pinafore, MLOC Productions. And Keith Stubley for my one and only Whitehorse Musical Theatre. And the winner is... Scott Ozier.
Thank you. It's a little bit cooler now. I'd like to thank Whitehorse Theatre Company very much for always making me feel at home when I've done their shows. Also the production team for Oklahoma, they were wonderful to work with. Thank you for giving me the chance to play Will. A big thank you to the crew and cast, especially Shauna Gillian, my actress, who played alongside me. She was wonderful. If it wasn't for her animated character, I don't think Will would have been as colourful as he was. And a big thank you to my family, who are always behind me with whatever I do. Thank you.
Nominations for the actress in a supporting role are Elizabeth Garnsworthy, Can-Can, Clock Musical Theatre; Carmel Gleeson, You're a Good Man, Charlie Brown, Williamstown Light Opera Company; Eileen Green, My Fair Lady, Ploth; Emma Powell, My One and Only, Whitehorse Musical Theatre; and Babs Walker, The Sorcerer, Latrobe Light Opera Society. And the winner is... Emma Powell, My One and Only.
I don't know what to say. I suppose what everyone else has said, thank you to the Guild. I'd like to say a big thank you to Chris Bradkey, Kirk Skinner, and also Lynn for giving me the opportunity. It was so much fun. And to Whitehorse for the courage and the vision in putting on such a show. I'd really like to thank Mickey. She was a lot of fun. The cast, fantastic, and thank you very much. Thank you.
After last year's very successful production of Little Shop of Horrors, which received 8 nominations, Geelong Musical Comedy Company, I beg your pardon, presented the classic Cole Porter musical, Anything Goes. Here are Terry Agnew and Scott J. Hendry to sing the lovely Porter ballad, All Through the Night.
bring me ecstasy. When dawn comes to waken me, you're never there at all. I know you'd forsaken me till the shadows fall, and then once again will I know I was right, staying close to you all through the night.
Day is my enemy, night is my friend, and I'm always so alone till the day draws to an end. And when the sun comes down and the moon shines through, to the monotone of the evening drone, I'm all alone with you. All through the night I delight in your love. All through the night you're so close to me. All through the night, from a height far above, you and your love bring me ecstasy. When dawn comes to waken me, you're never there at all. I know you've forsaken me till the shadows fall,
And then once again will I know I was right, staying close to you all through the night.
Ladies and gentlemen, Sir Bruce McBrien.
Mr. Minister, ladies and gentlemen, we've just got a few special awards which we usually like to do during the course of this evening, and I shall be very quick with them. In the auditorium tonight is a gentleman who has been in the amateur musical theatre almost as long as I have, and he's been of great help to many companies as far as sound is concerned and as far as video is concerned. And a lot of people here know the full value of Frank Simcox, and we'd like to honour him with a special award for his outstanding service to the musical theatre. Frank, you're up there. If you would come forward, please, and accept your special award for what you've done for us over many, many years. Yes, Frank. Thanks very much, Frank. Thank you. I might say that everything Frank has done for every company has been free of charge. There's a gentleman who lives in Ballarat who has done a wonderful job with scenic design and also for acting and many other things. And he has done a number of productions of Little Shop of Horrors and has actually made the plant and has worked the plant. And we went to Ballarat's Begonia Festival to see their production of Little Shop of Horrors, and Damien Muller made that wonderful. Each plant has got better and better and better, and so has Damien. And it was an absolutely wonderful plant, and he worked it with great expertise. And I'm not sure if Damien is in the audience, but if somebody would care to come forward and accept his special award, please, for the plant in Little Shop of Horrors. It is Damien. Good on you, Damien. Wonderful. Good shot. Thank you. I'll have something to say in a moment or two about a production which has received many nominations. That is Convict. But there are two young performers in Convict who do deserve a special award. It's a pity, actually, to pit these people, these young people, against the older people, and therefore we have created a few special awards for them. And we have waiting in the wings Anthony Wasley, who played Mr. Swipe, and Brent Stevenson, who played Will. That's Will, Brent, and Mr. Snipe, Anthony. You'll see them perform in a minute. Congratulations. It's a tremendous job. Good. So I've got to find where I am. I haven't seen this before. Where are we? Oh, we now move on to the Awards for Excellence in Choreography. This was won last year by Neil Goodwin and Gabriella Belli for their work on West Side Story. To represent them this evening, please welcome from Limelight Productions, Robert Harvey.
Fancy me giving an award for choreography. The nominations for excellence in choreography are Vanessa Bate, Can, Clock; Gabriella Belli, Chicago, Limelight; Susan Film, Mac and Mabel, Catchment Players; Christina Bell, My Fair Lady Plus; Lynette White, My One and Only White Horse; and Elizabeth Garnsworthy, Oklahoma White Horse. And the winner is Lynette White, My One and Only.
Well, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Can I just start quickly by thanking Whitehorse Theatre Company. If you ever have the opportunity to do it, just do it. It's fantastic. Thanks to the committee and the production crew of One and Only were just fantastic. Can I thank Chris Brakey, who isn't here, but what an exciting man to work with. Thank you very much. I'm sure those words will be passed on. Kirk Skinner, thank you for all his talent. And my husband, Chris, for giving me a wonderful set to work on. And the biggest thank you I want to say is to a talented cast. Thank you for making my choreography look wonderful. Thank you very much.
GSODA Players, if you're wondering what GSODA stands for, it's Geelong Society of Dramatic Art. Players presented a delightful homegrown musical this year, written by two talented members of the company. Kay Waddell wrote the script and lyrics, and Rosie Field wrote the music. Convict is based on historical fact and depicts the treacherous lives of the convict children who were sent to Australia for protesting on the streets of England. So please, listen to the children.
Last week. Filled my belly good and proper, it did.
Nah, fried cockroaches with onion and gravy. Oh, just lovely.
Wow, you should have seen me the other night. Tucking into a big dish of butterflies I was. Oh, ever so nice.
Butterflies? Here, in London. We never see the sun here, let alone a bleeding butterfly.
What's the sun then?
Butterflies flitting round the meadows and grass. And the warm breeze in me face.
And a place to sleep. And even a real bed. Don't be daft, only rich folk have real beds.
And no one to drag you up at 4 o'clock in the morning.
And we could have proper food. Like roast mutton and carrots. Bread and butter pudding and sago custard.
And fruit. Oh, I've never had any. But I do hear it's something to get your teeth into.
Oh, that's if you've got teeth, you ninny.
Listen.
I'm with you, Will.
Tell us how to do the job. Now hear this. If we stick together, we can change things. It won't be easy. Nothing worthwhile ever is. Are you with me?
Yeah!
Listen to the children of the night. We demand the sunshine and we demand the rise.
congratulate Darren Raimondo, who actually directed that particular production, a name very well known to you, I'm sure. I thought I probably was going to come over that side, but anyhow, here we are. I trick you too, sorry. Last year, the Musical Director of the Year was awarded to the very talented Kathleen McGuire for her outstanding work on Mumco's Metropolis. I'm not sure how Kathy's going to get up here, but she was determined to present this award, so here goes, Kathy.
I'm here to present the award for musical direction this year. I don't know what I'm supposed to say, but the nominations are Cameron McLeod, Baby, Spellbound; Kevin Purcell, Big River, Mumco; Timothy Smith, Can, Clock; Mark Irwin, Convict, Gododsa Juniors; Bev Woodford, My Fair Lady, Ploss; Timothy Smith, Sunday in the Park with George, Clock. And the winner is... Sorry, my hands are all sticky. Oh, here it is. Cameron McLeod, Baby, Spellbound Productions.
What a hoot. Good Lord, Claude. Thank you very much to Spellbound, in particular Mel Robertson, for having the guts to put this little piece on. It's a truly wonderful show. To my orchestra, in particular Justin Jacobs and Bob Wallace, to an incredibly talented cast who stuck with us right the way through, to Mark Jones, an amazingly talented man and director, Jenny Vincent Green, thank you very much, and a special thank you to David, who helped me keep what little sanity I had at the very start of this little concert. Thanks.
That's all right, Fred Fargus is still with us. He's just having his rest for a moment. The time's come to reintroduce two of our judges to present their individual awards. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please welcome Graham Cope.
Good evening. It's often said that the only proper place for the musos is in a pit. More often than not, they do lift us from the depths to the heights of heaven for an exquisite performance in musicianship and for adding a splendid contribution to the overall effect created by a production. I give my award to the first piano in Whitehorse Musical Theatre's production of my one and only, Adeline Ham.
I've definitely been put into a spot here. Thank you to Kirk Skinner and to Whitehorse Musical Theatre for having me. I enjoyed the production very much and working with the talented cast. Thank you.
And I hate to think what sort of an entrance this gentleman's going to make, but the remaining judge, ladies and gentlemen, Kirk Skinner.
I'd like to give my judge's award. Bettine gave hers on vocal, so I decided to give mine on instrumentally. I'd like to make a quick few words before I do. There's so many shows we saw this year where the musical direction could have been a lot better with a very little amount of work. And I'd suggest that companies, and I'm sure there are presidents and secretaries when you're listening to rehearsals, you do know if it's not good, and if it isn't good or it doesn't sound quite right, ask someone or try and find out what the problem is. Because some of the shows I saw and some of the things that we heard could have been fixed with real easy, simple things, just having all the violins bow together, for example. The drummer tuning the kit before he comes in. Musicians having the right instruments for some charts, and it does make a huge difference. And also, when you cut instruments out, you don't just take a whole slab of a section out, you take a couple out of each section so there's still a bit of colour, otherwise we get all red and no green. One such music director did that in a show, due to, we all know, the financial restraints. This person did have to make some major cuts, and I believe made them with incredible sympathy to the ear. And in fact, the overall sound was, I thought, outstanding the night I heard it. And for that, I'd like to give my judge's award to Bev Woodford.
He said I just have to thank him, that's all I have to do. This is a heck of a shock, I didn't expect it. Just thank the Theatre Guild Award, thank PLOS for having the confidence in me to do my second show, which was My Fair Lady, the second show I'd done musical direction for. I love doing the shows, I love working with the cast, I love working with the principals, I love working with the orchestra, and I'm having a really good time tonight. Just thank you.
I'm sorry over there, but there's one more to go. I better not move position. It'll muck things up a little bit. But over the last 2 years, and this is the third year now, we have wanted to acknowledge musicians in the pit, and 2 have been acknowledged tonight, but there's a third one too, whom we wanted to give a special award to. This particular person is well known to a lot of companies and has done invaluable work as rehearsal pianist and in the pit and as musical director for certain companies. We've got great pleasure tonight in honouring Jerome Wales.
Harrison started this rumour during Sunday in the Park rehearsals. Obviously, I wasn't expecting this, otherwise I would have had a red bow tie on and a jacket. I'd like to thank Bruce and the Theatre Guild for recognising what pianists do for shows. I think the people involved with shows who sing it and the conductors know exactly what goes on. It's good to see conductors also consulting with rehearsal pianists, because we can hear a lot of what goes on, and it's good to be trusted with that seeking for advice. I'm having a great time, along with the other two friends here overhearing Victory Corner, I guess. We're having a great time. Thank you.
I think you can take it down now, Kathy. I think we could acknowledge the orchestra, don't you? Spellbound Theatre Productions have enjoyed great success over the years. Specialising in modern and slightly alternative musicals, Baby, this year, was no exception. Please welcome Gina Hogan and the ladies singing their song.
Summer's almost over. I can't wait till you see me. Half of me looks like Dolly Parton, and the other half looks like Miss Piggy. Oh, I'm something else. And guess what? I'm not lonely like I thought I'd be. Well, I feel the baby here all the time. But you know something? Every time I go out, the weirdest thing happens. I go walking and at once they're stalking me, the ladies singing their song. My kid showing starts the record going of the ladies singing their song. Strangers acting like they've always known me. They poke me, they stroke me, they treat me like they own me, and they're all set to bend my ear the afternoon long. The ladies singing their song. The way you look, I'd say that it's your first, my dear. I'll bet you feel so proud that you could burst, my dear. But as for me, I couldn't wait to feel again what I felt then. So I had 10. My first it simply popped out like a cork, my dear. The next day couldn't pry out with a fork, my dear. My third was twins. My fourth I don't remember, although Beth came first. The twins came in September. But there's just no hiding from the ladies singing their song. My ballooning only brings more crooning from the ladies singing their song.
My kids were ragged pioneers, by hardship they were steeled. When Grandma had my mama, she just squatted in a field. When I learned I was pregnant, didn't want no modern fuss, so I didn't count and dropped my kid in the backseat of a bus. The natural way, you can't afford to miss the natural way. You bite the cord like this.
Each one worse than the one that came before him. They clutch me, they touch me, no helpful I could holler.
41 hours in labor, how I farted and I swore.
Don't laugh, it's true. You think that's bad? They tell me that I scream for 44. There is no moment in life that's rougher, but when you're through, you'll be that much tougher. You have a role to fulfill. It's God's will that a woman should suffer. Hey,
I'm talking to the ladies singing their song. Their eyes glisten, so of course I listen to the ladies singing their song. Each one worse than the one that came before them. They clutch me, they touch me, I wish I could ignore them, but we both know that soon they'll number me in the throng of ladies. Just got getting back at ease. The ladies, I want to sing the ladies, singing their song.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome back your host for this evening's awards, Mr. Fred Varga.
Oh, all that talent among the ladies, by golly. I was only asked to do one show this year. It was to be the King and I playing opposite Denise Drysdale, but she wouldn't shave her head, so it didn't go on. 1992 marks the centenary of the birth of Gladys Moncrief, our Glad, as she was so affectionately known. And although she passed away in 1976, her memory will go on and on, there's no doubt. She contributed so much to the success of Australian theatre. Tonight, as a tribute on this centenary year, we have Natalie Jones to sing My Hero. Prompt. Natalie will be with us in a minute. She is, in fact, just being mic'd up now. Gladys Moncrief, of course, was famous for so many musicals. There was Maid of the Mountain, Katinka, that other one that she was so famous for too. And it's wonderful that on this occasion of the anniversary of her birth in 1892, it now being 1992, that we're able to do something concrete about showing our affection and our reverence for Gladys Moncrief and her fabulous career, both in Australia and, of course, she was known internationally. I know that even in Clapham Common at the Ritz there, I understand...
Sweetheart on my own, is like on earth who shall
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Our next award, of course, is for the Gladys Moncrief Award for the Most Outstanding New Talent. And the nominations are Marina Barber, Seesaw, Trinity College; Megan Coe, Pirates of Penzance, Fabulous Nobodies; Roxanne Dew, South Pacific, Geelong Lyric Theatre Company; Candice Taylor, My Fair Lady, Ploss. And the winner is... Megan Coe, Pirates of Penzance.
Let's see, I'd like to thank, first of all, the Theatre Guild, thank you very much, the Fabulous Nobodies for being such a wonderful company and giving me the chance to really make my start, and also my dad, you're the greatest, thanks. Thank you very much.
Well, it's now time for the two biggies, the Best Actress and Best Actor in a Major Role. To present these awards, would you please make welcome our very special guest this evening, Jo Pearson. Everybody knows you really well for your television work. Have you done much in the theatre at all?
I've only done one performance in theatre, and it was one of the best experiences I've ever had. We put on, with track players, of which I'm a member, Alan Ayckbourn's A Chorus of Disapproval.
Oh, lovely play.
So it had a musical element. But no, a wonderful evening, and it's lovely to be here. And what amazes me is with some of these numbers that are being put on, I saw one of them months ago, and these people have remembered all their lines, all the music, all the dancing. It's just fantastic.
You realise they have rehearsed between then and now?
Oh, yeah. Yes, I know, but David and I forget what the lead story was last night if it's not on auto cue.
Jo, would you like to read the nominations for Actress of the Year in a Major Role?
I would love to. For Actress of the Year, Susan Arnold, Baby, Spellbound Theatre Productions. Miranda Barber, Seesaw, Trinity College. Megan Coe, Pirates of Penzance, Fabulous Nobodies Theatre Company. Roxanne Dew, South Pacific, Geelong Lyric Theatre. Shauna Gillian, Chicago, Limelight Theatre. Gina Hogan, Baby, Spellbound. Wendy Holgate, Guys and Dolls, Creswick Amateur Theatre. Laurel Johnson, Anything Goes, Ballarat Lyric Theatre Company. Jeanette McGregor, Carousel, Rangers Theatre Company. Michelle Van Ray, Chicago, Limelight Theatre Productions. And Carolyn Waddell, Sunday in the Park with George, Clock Musical Theatre. What a wonderful audience. You know, at the Logies, everybody would be bitching and backstabbing by now. And the winner is... Wendy Holgate, Guys and Dolls, Creswick Amateur Theatre.
Is there a representative here? I know Wendy couldn't be here. Oh, yes, there's somebody.
This is neither Wendy nor Peter Pan.
I'm not Wendy. Yes. She rang me tonight and she said, we were just talking about other things. She said, you will go up in case, won't you? I won't win, but you will go up in case, won't you? And she will be absolutely thrilled. She'll be beside herself. So we'll do a phone call before we go back to Ballarat. Wendy is a delightful actress. Many of you have had the fortune of working with her, was it this year or last year? Last year in Sweeney Todd. And she's a joy to work with, and she'll be very honoured, and I congratulate her. And Thank you.
Okay, well now we're looking at Actor of the Year in a major role. And the nominations are Brent Alcock, Carousel, Rangers Theatre Company. Anton Berezin, Man of La Mancha, Mumco. And once again, Anton Berezin for Sunday in the Park with George, Clock Musical Theatre. Anton has been a busy boy, hasn't he? Noel Craven, Guys and Dolls, Creswick Theatre. Peter Ayres, Music Man, Ballarat Light Opera Society. Scott Hendry, Pirates of Penzance, Geelong Lyric Theatre Company. Matthew Hetherington, Big River, Mumco. God, you're a great audience. We should be able to buy audiences like this. Oh, wonderful. Andrew McCalman, Anything Goes, Ballarat Lyric Theatre Company. Shane Munson, My One and Only, Whitehorse. David Pickburn, The Sorcerer, La Trobe Light Opera Society. Stephen Ritchie, Baby, Spellbound. And another nomination for Spellbound Theatre and Baby, Andrew Wilde. And the winner is Matthew Hetherington, Big River, Mumco.
Shit. I'd like to thank Stephen Ritchie for not auditioning for this part. And there's a story to that. I've done many chorus roles. In fact, I've only done chorus roles in the past, and I've done lots with Stephen. He's been fantastic to work with. So I'd like to thank all the other nominees for this category. Congratulations. Can you thank them again? To stand on stage and for most of the night as the part of Huck in Big River is something that is a lot easier than standing here now, I can tell you. Let me see, I'd like to thank everyone, the cast and crew who were fantastic. Michael Edward Stevens, who directed the show. That was an experience. For those people that don't understand that, I'm sure you'll be able to talk about it in the foyer afterwards. No, Michael truly is a wonderful actor. He's a wonderful actor. It sounds bitchy, doesn't it? But Anton knows what I'm talking about. He's a large man with a large fist, you know. Kevin Purcell for musical direction, I'd like to thank him very much. That was also tremendous. The rest of the cast, I'd like to thank my mum who came down from Cairns for the award. She didn't get to see the show, but I told you it was good, didn't I? I'd like to thank my girlfriend Kate and everyone. Thanks very much. I can't believe it.
What Matthew doesn't know, of course, is that I'm Michael Edward Stevens' twin brother.
It could be worse. You could work in television, in which case you would have a little slit down here and a sign saying, insert knife here.
Joe,
Yes?
I work in country television. Yes,
I might be too, sir.
There's not much left. It's been delightful having you here. Thank you so much for joining us tonight.
It has been a great pleasure, and I'm sure that 1993 will once again be a great year in musical theatre. We'll look forward to it.
Terrific.
Thank
Would you
you.
thank Joe Pearson for joining us? White Horse Musical Theatre have presented 2 highly acclaimed musicals this year. Oklahoma, which has received 7 nominations, whoa, and the lavish Gershwin extravaganza, My One and Only, which has received no less than 10 nominations, including, of course, Best Production. From My One and Only, we present, oh boy, is this a production number, Kicking the Clouds Away.
I know when you hear it, you will find that all your troubles have flown. When the sky looks cloudy to you, when the blue is turning grey, it'll make the sun say, how do you do? It'll drive your cares away. Get all set and up on your toes. This is the way it goes. Come on along, you can't go wrong, kicking the clouds away. Keep making hay, kicking the clouds away. Be wise and take it to heart, and you will laugh from the start to the end of a perfect day. Get in the swing, give it a fling, kicking the clouds away. Look all you think, shouting the beat, hey! It's not so easy to do. What of it for when you're through? You'll love it, follow the dancing crowd, kick the clouds away.
My God, that's choreographer's revenge, isn't it? Whoa. Can you imagine forgetting which side of the stage you would have come on? Oh, it's bedlam out there during that number. My goodness, wonderful, wonderful stuff. The Clock Musical Theatre's production. Oh, lovely piece for the gentleman who was so shy about Sondheim. Sunday in the Park with George, which of course biographs the life, or was a biography of the life of the famous painter Georges Seurat. This production in itself was a masterpiece, and the Melbourne premiere season featured the talent of Anton Berezin and Carolyn Waddell. From Sunday in the Park with George, they sing Move On.
It is good to see you, George. Not that I ever forgot you. You gave me so much.
What did I give you?
Oh, many things. You taught me all about concentration. At first I thought that meant just being still, but I was to understand it meant much more. You meant to tell me to be where I was, not some place in the past or future. I worried too much about tomorrow. I thought the world could be perfect. I was wrong.
What else?
Oh, enough about me. What about you? Are you working on something new?
No, I'm not working on anything new.
That is not like you, George.
I've nothing to say.
You have many things.
Well, nothing that's not been said.
Whereby you go, George.
I do not know where to go.
And not at all.
I want to make things that count, things that
I did what I had to do.
What am I to do?
Move on. Stop worrying where you're going. Move on. If you can know where you're going, you've gone. Just keep moving on. I chose and my world was shaken, so what? The choice may have been mistaken, the choosing was not. You have to move on. Look at what you want, not at where you are, not at what you'll be. Look at all the things you've done for me. Open up my heart. Taught me how to see, notice every tree. Understand the
light.
Concentrate.
I want to move on. I want to explore the light. I want to know how to get through to something new, something of my own. Move on.
Then at what you want, not at where you are, where you be. Look at all the things you gave to me. Let me give to you something in return.
And your smile.
I would be so
color of your hair. And the way you catch the light. And the care.
Together. everything you do. Let it come from you, then it will be new. Give us more to see.
The crews with whom I work in television have an expression when I screw something up. Dickhead Fred has struck again. Dickhead Fred just struck again, and I apologise to the lighting people and Andrew Roberts, everyone backstage. I could have lied and said Andrew told me to miss a page, but that would be unfair. I skipped a page, and for all those nominees for Director of the Year whose ulcers and hemorrhoids are playing up really badly, my fault, all right? To present the award for Director of the Year, please welcome last year's award winner and also producer of tonight's program, Mr. Neil Goodwin.
Thank you. I'd just like to make a few very quick personal thank yous. Obviously, directors need a lot of help to get these sort of things together. Firstly, thank you for your patience this evening. We won't say any more than that. Also, thank you very much to Bruce McGuire, President of the Guild, for his liaison, Sandra Davies, Production Manager, to Andrew Roberts and the crew, to the staff and management of the Monash Theatre, to Kathy McGuire, of course, who's been very helpful and very patient also and done a tremendous job getting tonight together, and to my friends and family at home also for your support. Thank you very much. And also, I must mention that Chris White made these podiums for me with about a week's notice, and I do appreciate that very much, Chris. You've done a fabulous job all year, as it has been recognised here tonight, and I'd like to thank you for the podiums. They're wonderful. Thank you. And the nominations for Director of the Year are Mark Jones, Baby, Spellbound Productions. Michael Edward Stevens, Big River, Mumco. Rex Callahan, Can, Clock. Darylyn Ramado, Convict, GSODA Juniors. David Todd, Man of La Mancha, Mumco. Chris Bradkey, my one and only, White Horse. Rob Constable, Oklahoma, White Horse. Laurie Lane, Pirates of Penzance, Geelong Lyric Theatre. David Wilson, Sunday in the Park with George, Clock. And David Pickburn, Trial by Jury, La Trobe Light Opera Society. And the winner is Chris Bradkey.
Unfortunately, Chris Bradkey is currently overseas at the moment, and as Director's Assistant, I'm absolutely thrilled to accept this award on his behalf. If Chris was here, I'm sure he would like to thank the wonderful cast and crew of My One and Only, who put on a spectacular production. And in particular, I'm sure he'd like to thank Kirk Skinner, who he's done many, many shows with, and they are one of the best teams around. Also, Lynette White, whose choreography you've just seen in Kicking the Clouds Away. I'm sure he'd like to thank her. And also Chris White for his wonderfully stylised and effective sets. And when you put this very talented team together with a wonderful, professional and dedicated cast and crew, we just knew we'd have a great show, and we did. And I'd like to thank everybody, especially the Guild. Thank you.
Well, I suppose this is looked on as the real biggie, the production of the year. We were speaking earlier, it is getting late. If you would like to hold your applause as each nomination is mentioned, they'd appreciate it backstage, okay? So to present this evening, the show of the year, production of the year, we're delighted to have the Minister for the Arts with us, the Honourable Haddon Storey, MLC.
Award of the Production of the Year. The nominations are Baby, Spellbound Theatre Productions, Big River, Mumco, Can, Clock Musical Theatre, Convict, Soda, Junior Players, Geelong, Man of La Mancha, Mumco, My One and Only, White Horse Musical Theatre, Oklahoma, White Horse Musical Theatre, and Sunday in the Park with George, Clock Musical Theatre. And the winner is, for the production of the year, My One and Only.
So if you'll excuse me while I put my glasses on, I'd like to read this. On behalf of the committee, and members of White Horse Musical Theatre Company, I would like to thank the Guild and their judges, firstly for all the nominations we received for both of our shows this year. It is a very pleasant reward for a huge amount of effort that goes into putting on good quality, entertaining shows for our patrons. I'm thrilled that My One and Only was Judge Production of the Year, and can only congratulate and thank our fabulous production team, Chris Bradkey, Director, Kirk Skinner, Musical Director, Lynette White, Choreographer, and Chris White, Set Designer. Also, I'd like to thank our dedicated technical team and our energetic and dedicated cast. I've done that bit properly, now I'll make a fool of myself. I've been President of White Horse now for 2 years, and it's been an absolute honour. I didn't know what was going to happen when I got into it, but I certainly know now, and I'm learning all the time. White Horse is a great family company, and we pride ourselves on that. And for anybody who comes to White Horse and works in a show with us, it's just a fabulous experience. We have a fabulous technical and construction and everything. It's just absolutely marvellous. There is one very special person I would like to thank, and that is my husband, Brenton. It's been a very difficult year for... It's been a very difficult year for Brenton and I in lots of ways, and he has been an absolute wonderful support. Also, I'd like to just thank again a fabulous committee who have supported me through up and downs all through the year. And once again, thank you very much for the honour.
Would you just thank once more the Minister for the Arts, please, for joining us this evening? And finally, would you welcome back to the stage, please, the President of the Music Theatre Guild of Victoria, Sir Bruce McBride.
Thanks, Fred. Good. Thanks, Fred, and thanks, Mr. Minister. It really hasn't been a long night. We actually started at 9:10, and it's 20 to 12, so it's only 2.5 hours. But you've been a remarkable audience. Thank you very much indeed. So there are the awards once again after 6 years. We've had a wonderful night, I'm sure, thanks to very, very many people. A lot of people, oh, not a lot, but some people, don't go along with awards, but they do recognise talent which probably wouldn't have the opportunity to be recognised at any other time, and I hope that everybody does appreciate that. Some people did say, oh, all those nominations, it's incredible this year. Well, we have found that productions have lifted considerably. Now, whether the Guild can take credit for that, I don't know. But usually a pass mark is 80, and we found that there were so many up in the 90s this time that probably next year we'll have to increase it to 90. And there's a lot of elation. I know there's a lot of disappointment. Those who are disappointed, please don't be disappointed, because it could have been just one mark out from the winner. We hope that you'll take it as an honour that you received a nomination in the first place, and we did really feel that all those nominations were well worthwhile supporting, hence the excess of them. But next year we may lift the pass mark if all goes as it did this year. We do feel that there's a great future in this Guild, but we do require all companies to get behind it and have faith in it and in yourselves, because I'm sure you'll all agree that there is some remarkable talent here, as we have seen this evening. Very quickly, I would thank all involved. I know it's very monotonous thanking everybody. I won't go through the list at all, but I would particularly like to thank the judges, because I think you do realise that they claim no expenses whatsoever. They travel Victoria. They quite often have to stay overnight and pay their own expenses, and also a lot of their own private time is involved for your benefit virtually. So I would particularly like to thank them this year, and I understand they're all available for next year too. There's all the front of house people who don't get any acknowledgement really, and there are refreshments later which are being catered for by a wonderful group of people led by Ros Gaffney. And I would ask you, once you leave the doors here, please move through. The first out, please move through. We often get complaints, oh, we didn't get anything to eat at all. It's only because those who are first out do clog up the works. So if you would please, if you would please move right through, I'm sure everybody will be satisfied. I would thank all the performers who've given their time. They've come to rehearsals, they've been to a lot of trouble, they've gathered costumes, and all for our benefit, and I think for a wonderful night. And I would thank again our hostess, Tina. I said I wouldn't thank all these people, but I would thank Alan Green up there and Frank Simcox. I would thank the lighting folk also up yonder. And of course, I know you'd like me to thank Fred Farger. I won't be long, Fred. Thank Fred Farger, who came down from Ballarat, didn't have a script in his hand until tonight, and I think he has done a fabulous job. And speaking of coming from Ballarat, all those people who came from Geelong is absolutely incredible, those children who came from Geelong. They even sent their set-up from Geelong too. Mr. Minister, if I may say, in the 6 years, it's the first time that we've had any interest whatsoever from the Ministry for the Arts, and I do appreciate you having accepted our invitation and being here this evening. You're welcome very much. I'm not thinking Jo Pearson gave her apologies. She had to leave, but I'm sure we enjoyed her interpretation. And Matthew Hetherington, thank you for entertaining us too on the receipt of your award. all this, of course, is not possible if you haven't got a very good stage manager. And this year, we have got Andrew Roberts and his outstanding team, mainly from Whitehorse, I think, but they move around too. Andrew, you're not dressed for the occasion, but I do think you should come out and be acknowledged, please, if you would. He's on the way. No, he won't come. No, he's not coming. Yes, he is coming. There's Andrew Roberts. Sorry I did that, really. Kathleen McGuire, you're really terrific. Very organised. I'm going to say another word about you just before we close down, but thank you for getting that orchestra together and attending to rehearsals the way you have. It's been very much appreciated. Of course, we do need a director, and Neil Goodwin won the award last year, and it's not actually paramount that directors of this year have to direct next year, but Neil, and the same with Kathleen, but Neil did accept the invitation to come and direct this performance this evening, and he has been a delight to work with, and I think he's put an excellent show together. And Neil, I'd like you to come out, please, and show yourself so that we can show our appreciation of what you've done for the Guild tonight. And finally, I'm sorry, I said before I wouldn't thank everybody, and please forgive me if I haven't thanked some folk, but it is all in the programme. Finally, of course, Phil Avard and his team here at the Alexander Theatre, Monash University. You all know that we have this venue free of charge for this evening, except for some technical people, and what a magnificent gesture that is. It shows that he has faith in us, and we certainly appreciate Phil. You're probably not there, but we do appreciate, Phil, the 6th year round that you've been host to us in this very wonderful auditorium, free of charge. No doubt we appreciate it very, very much indeed. Almost finally, I mentioned free of charge. I mention this every year. I mentioned free of charge. You wonder why you're paying $27.50. You do drink a lot after the show. You do eat a lot after the show. The awards cost a lot. There are expenses, as you know. And after all, I still visualise the retirement village for the likes of ourselves. I've now given away the idea of being the first incumbent. I'm leaving that to Horry Leek. But I do hope to be about to lay the foundation stone, at least. But it's wonderful to have you out there, and thank you very much for your enthusiasm. We do appreciate it, the Guild appreciates it, and please remember that the Guild is there for your benefit and to show the talent which we have. Please get behind it in that respect. Now finally, we have one number to perform. We have one number to perform, and of course it is one from Chorus Line. Now, this was not entered in the awards. It was taken from Come to the Festival. It was not entered in the awards, but it is a very good number, we felt, to finish off the show. You can join in, not the dancing, you can join in the singing, and it's also for a very special reason, really, that our musical director, Kathleen McGuire, was mainly responsible, perhaps with a couple of others, for the arrangement of one. Ladies and gentlemen, do enjoy the rest of the evening. Thank you very much for being with us. Safe home. We look forward to seeing you next year. Good night.